backcourt, you've got to take away his ability to work his way into the paint. Why? He finishes at the rim, and also, when he drives it, all good things happen for his team because it leads to open three-point shots and second shots on his misses.
Green for two. Green's unable to knock it down. The Wizards coming off an impressive win in their previous game against Atlanta. Jeff, their shooting from long range was outstanding and the most obvious reason for their victory.
You know, I was never in the zone as a player, but these guys in the last game, they sure were. And it wasn't just one person raining threes. It was player after player. And sometimes shooting and making is contagious, just like missing is contagious. Tonight, hey, listen. There was one reason that they won the game. That was their incredible three-point shooting.
Jeff, Klay Thompson had that magical game last year when he had an NBA record, 37 points in a single quarter. Remember, he beat the record set by George Gervin and Carmelo Anthony. That was a special night.
It was incredible to watch. When you look back at the 9 three-point shots that he got, there was only one lucky bounce. I mean, he was so...
Whoa, with a nasty dunk all over his defender.
That was nasty, Mike. He just made Jalen's top plays with that dunk right there.
Bogut for two, and a nice finish at the basket.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
Gets inside. Shot blocked by Bogut. Porter has the double team converge. Gortat for two. Lets it go. Goes to the goal. Can't get it to fall.
And they got the ball right at the basket and just missed.
The Warriors coming off a tough loss in their previous game against Cleveland. They struggled with their perimeter defense. So many easy three-pointers.
That looked like practice out there. There was no hand in their face. There was no contest. There was no running them off the three-point line and making them put it on the ground and try to drive it into the teeth of the defense. This was just poor defensive effort and mentality. A really disappointing loss.
Jeff, remember we were talking about Klay Thompson's 37 points in the single quarter. Imagine if there was a three-point line when George Gervin was playing. How many would he have scored on a given night?
Yeah, and I think George Gervin has a legitimate beef, Mike. He said, hey, I scored the 33 points without the benefit of the three-point line. It makes you think, do all these records need to have an asterisk next to them when you talk about the three-point line? The scoring leaders, all of these things to me have been changed and will continue to change because of the impact of the three-point shot.
It'll count if it goes. The Warriors with the offensive rebound for another possession. Puts it in. Klay Thompson with 5 points.
Golden State's having great success in this game for one simple reason: offensive awareness. These guys are showing some great chemistry.
Ball knocked out of his hands. Dudley for two with a wide open shot. Jeff, remember when our buddy Mark was coaching the Warriors and he called Curry and Thompson the greatest shooting backcourt in the history of the game? We mocked him back then, but he might be right.
Yeah, I said, there goes that fool talking again. But hey, the fool was right. The Splash Brothers are the absolute best shooting backcourt of all time. Mark Jackson got it right.
Thompson into the front court from way downtown. A long-range jumper is off the mark. Gortat fires. The Wizards with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
And they've been coming up with the ball consistently when it's coming off the backboard. They've done a great job on the boards early in this game.
The assist from number 40, Harrison Barnes.
Their There's the pick. And now he moves around the defender. Lots of room there. Knocks down a three-pointer. He scored 12 points in their previous game against the Atlanta Hawks.
This season, a huge season for Draymond Green. He was so versatile last year, now has the big contract. Perhaps feels a little pressure that he's got to perform this year.
Money Green is my new nickname for him, Mike.
Oh, the onslaught continues. Jeff, this team is desperate for a timeout, right?
This gets you fired, Mike. You don't take control of a game and use your timeouts properly. Your general manager is sitting up there and is going to evaluate whether you have it in you to lead a team to win a championship.
Fires for two. Swats that away. To the rim. Nice adjustment. The Warriors with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
We're seeing a lot of action around the basket. Full body blockouts, up in the air for rebound battles. This is terrific basketball.
Here's the screen. Wall on the drive. To the basket. Flips it up. The Wizards with the offensive rebound to keep it alive.
Last couple of years, what's been nice for Washington, John Wall's been healthy. And when he's healthy, he's one of the best, Jeff.
He's a one-man fast break, pushing the ball with great pace in the open court. When he gets other guys running with him, they are terrific in transition. And then defensively, people still don't give him the credit he deserves. A very, very good defender on the ball.
Curry into the front court. Green against Dudley. Fires for three from the corner and puts it in. Draymond Green with 15 points.
They haven't wasted any time in establishing an offense based around ball movement and player movement, and the results speak for themselves.
Well, clearly last year, Jeff, a coming-out party for John Wall. You can see the improvement and the confidence in this young man.
Well, absolutely. He has improved, and Mike, the biggest improvement is he's helping his team win now. You're never going to be able to display all of your talents and skills in the NBA. You've got to learn to share. And I thought Wall last year did a great job of doing what he does best, but sharing with others.
Puts it up. Nice touch at the basket. He's averaging 11 points per game this season.
The assist from number 11, Klay Thompson.
Wall bringing it up. Nene for two. Puts it up. The Wizards with control on the rebound.
Gang rebounding is how you establish a rebounding tone to your team, a toughness to your team. They've established that very well in the first half.
Golden State's done some great things in this game, Jeff.
Yeah, and it starts and ends with their commitment to rebound the basketball. If you rebound, you're always going to have a chance to win games.
Beal fires away. Curry the rebound. He's averaging 7 rebounds per game this season. To the rim and converts the layup.
Right from the start here in the first half, they've made a conscious effort to move the basketball around and get quality shots.
Oh, and he throws it down.
No time for a lapse of concentration on that dunk. Just put it home.
Steph Curry's been the MVP candidate, but Klay Thompson, sometimes he gets overshadowed on how many things he does for this team, Jeff.
You can make a strong argument that Klay Thompson is the best two-guard in the league when you factor in his defensive ability. He is so improved defensively from when he first came into the league to now. He can guard point guards. You've seen him match up in the playoffs with Chris Paul. You can see him taking threes. He can lock down twos. I don't think Klay Thompson will ever get his just due because defense is far too often overlooked.
Curry fires away for two. And Stephen Curry with the bucket. He's the league's top scorer this season. Gets past the defense. Nice. Wall, the layup, no good.
Getting the ball to the rim is so important to winning basketball. Great offense, great look. Just couldn't knock it in.
Curry for two, shoots away. Good finish inside.
4-2.
Wall in possession. Oh, throws it right back at him. Humphries' shot blocked. Buzzer sounds. That ends the first quarter. Golden State's up by 14.
We'll be right back with more Wednesday night basketball here on ESPN after the break.
As we get set to start the second, what a terrific start for the home team. Took control right away.
Yeah, they don't have a huge lead, but they've set a great tone going into the second.
Oh, there's that Euro step move. Pretty. Jeff, we spoke earlier about Klay Thompson being underrated. Reminds you a little bit like Scottie Pippen playing under the shadow of Jordan, or James Worthy under the shadow of Magic.
Are you kidding, Mike? Did you just compare Steph Curry to Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson? Is that what just happened here? Are you kidding me?
He's one of the best shooters we've ever seen. Why not?
Hey, message to Mike. They dominated over a long period of time. Stop the nonsense.
Lets it go. It's good. The Warriors up by 16.
When everybody is involved in touching the ball, like what's happening here in the first half, and you've got your assist total up, then you're going to create also a defensive intensity at the other end of the floor. And that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
Alrighty, here's a chance to see that one again.
Golden State's given a terrific all-around performance. Jeff, what do you like the most?
It's the combination of passing and movement. You can always pass the ball, but to get the proper movement and maintain your spacing, that's what makes a team special on offense.
You always talk about sacrifice, vital for team success. Andre Iguodala was typical of that last year for Golden State. What a pleasure to watch him perform so well on the biggest stage and get his first championship.
It was, and his sacrifice, and Steve Kerr has said this over and over again, Iguodala's sacrifice was the first step on them becoming this championship caliber team. I'm very happy for Iguodala.
And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser. Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. Nails it. 16-point lead for the Warriors.
And there's no denying how well they've started this game on the offensive end of the floor, making an early impact on the scoreboard with great offensive balance.
Blows past his man. Sessions on the drive. The Wizards with the offensive rebound for another possession.
And once again, when the ball is up in the air, they're the ones coming down with it. This is the kind of effort that it's great to see.
The up and under, very effective. Knocks down the shot. Washington's shooting 43% from the field here tonight.
Oh, that's textbook post play right there with the up and under move to score the bucket.
Looking to curl in. Gets to the rim. Unable to flip it home.
Don't worry about the miss. Just keep creating quality shots. Eventually, they will go in.
Humphries Good adjustment. Can't finish.
No paint game, no winning. You've got to get the ball at the basket, and then you've got to finish when you get it there.
Livingston for two. And the rebound grabbed by Beal. To the rim. Off the mark from point-blank range.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
Livingston for two. Leandro Barbosa with his third assist of the night. And Washington calls a timeout. Boy, do they need to talk it over.
You know, Jeff, Beal wears number 3. It's the number that was worn by Allen Iverson. A lot of young kids at that age, when Iverson was in his prime, they all wear number 3 because they love the way Iverson played.
I bet you that makes Iverson feel a little bit old, that young kids are hanging on to his jersey. But Beal plays nothing like Iverson. It's interesting that guys who loved Iverson don't play anything like him. Beal, more of a catch-and-shoot, fundamentally sound player, while Iverson, with the killer crossover, will long be remembered.
Personnel changes for both sides right now. Sessions brings it across. The two defenders swarm. Sessions unable to flip it in.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Barnes is denied. To the rim. No good on the layup attempt.
You got to finish with strength in the paint. You can't go up weak like that.
Sessions draws the double team. Dunks it hard.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Goes for the three-pointer. Shot from way outside, no good. Reverses. Oh, can't get it to drop.
Hey, that's a good look right there. Just couldn't get it in.
Golden State's done some nice things in this game so far. What's impressed you the most, Jeff?
Ball movement. Repeat after me. You want to win in this league, you move the ball. That's exactly what they have done. That's why their assist totals are so high.
Beal against Thompson. The Wizards with the offensive rebound for a new 24.
When you see how many rebounds these teams have already combined for, the story about this game is rebounding. But the real story is neither team can make a shot. That's why the rebounding numbers are so high.
Sessions on the drive to the basket, knocks it down. The Wizards down by 14.
That's just a nice layup right there.
For the layup, puts it in. That's a two-pointer. Golden State shooting 63% from the field.
Sometimes the simplest plays are the hardest ones to execute. Good layup.
Puts it up, able to knock it down. And Ramon Sessions with 6 points.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Throws the alley-oop. Shoots it for two. Converts on the inside. Ref blows the whistle. We'll have a timeout. The Wizards down by 16. Washington's made a few substitutions here.
Substitutions. Washington.
Jeff, John Wall always had the talent, but now he's a pro and a leader with Washington.
He really is. Listen, it was not easy for John Wall. He came into a horrifically bad team, and he persevered through some tough times. And those tough times have made him stronger as a player and as a leader.
Looking for low post position. Tries the up and under. Misses that one.
Another good offensive possession. Unfortunately, missed the shot.
At the rim. He needs a heat check.
Oh, look at the use of the body to create the space to get the ball up and in the basket. Nice job.
Wall walks it across. Dudley fires. He's wide open. That's good. The Wizards down by 16.
Good execution. Wide open two-point J. Easy money.
Golden State's been playing some consistent basketball right from the opening tip, Jeff.
Well, when you play for each other instead of playing for yourself, good things happen. You lose yourself within the team concept, you're going to play solid basketball. And that's exactly what is happening here today. Look at the beautiful ball movement and passing.
Barnes for two, lets it go. The Warriors with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
2 points.
You got to learn to win in different ways. Sometimes all your shots are going in and the rebound totals are down. Here tonight, the ball isn't going in, so you've got to win the battle of the boards.
Dudley. Barnes the rebound. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. Bogut shot too strong. We were talking about John Wall earlier, Jeff, and how he's handled his critics. Now, he deserved some of that criticism earlier in his career, but it also motivated him.
If it's just the Twitterazzi of the world out there criticizing you, pay it no mind. You can't have too many voices in your head and play big-time NBA basketball. You got to know who to listen to and who to tune out.
From beyond half court, what is he thinking? Thompson's not able to hit the three. Wall coming across. Puts it up for two, and that won't go. Tries the reverse layup and the bucket.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
Wall on the drive. In the paint, the Wizards with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. Puts it up from downtown. Final seconds of the quarter, just flips it up. And the first half comes to an end. Golden State's up by 20. All right, let's give it over to Jalen Rose right now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Warriors dominated this matchup on the opening tip, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors. The Wizards have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter.
Game track. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor. And these are the first half stats from today's game.
Player of the half.
Day-Day earned the award for the way he scored the basketball in that opening half. The way he scored every single one of his three-point attempts made for an incredible... The Warriors entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points.
Game track. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
Draymond Green made his mark with his scoring in this game. Of course, what stands out the most was his ability to nail 3 after 3. He didn't miss a single one. And in the process, really put on a show. And now, of course, the shot chart. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
The Warriors didn't hold back in that opening half, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
The Warriors were the dominant team in that first half, without question. And the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Wizards may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better.
Game track. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
Day-Day has made an impact with this scoring in this matchup. Best of all, he didn't miss a single one of his three-point attempts. Right now, the basket is like one big ocean to him. All right, back to the second half.
Welcome back to the Oracle Arena for the second half of this game. If you're just joining us, along with me is Jeff Van Gundy. I'm Mike Green. Golden State's is dominating as we've seen all season with that first half performance.
This is one of their best games of the year. They have really played outstanding basketball, and they have earned this big margin.
Curry from three-point territory. Misfires from ball. Throws it down. What a play.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Wall on the drive. Fires away for 2. Unable to flip it in. three-point attempt. Bang! Golden State shooting 38% from beyond the arc here tonight.
Excellent balance, beautiful release, knocked it in.
Wall against Thompson. Dudley fires. Bogut the rebound. Curry from beyond the arc puts in the three. And Stephen Curry with 12 points. They need a timeout here. The Wizards down by 28.
Your job as a coach